Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
A maniac Russian soldier has driven his chariot of fire tank across the battlefield in Ukraine. Shocking footage shows a Russian soldier, only known as Grisha, engulfed in a flaming tank after he was hit by a Ukrainian FPV drone. Driving up to 40 miles per hour, Grisha raced across the blackened battlefield in his chariot of fire as black smoke billowed behind him after he delivered Russian troops to the front line. In a video posted online, he said he was carrying out a mission on the front line. He said, "The vehicle caught fire and I made a decision to speed to a safe place to save my combat vehicle entrusted to me, so preventing the destruction of combat equipment." The soldier was awarded a state award for his mad dash to safety. Since Vladimir Putin launched his invasion in Ukraine, Russian tanks have been relentlessly targeted in Ukraine drone attacks. In June, an indestructible Russian tank was blown to pieces after it was targeted in a Ukrainian drone attack. The pinpoint precision attack on the Turtle tank was highlighted the accuracy by Ukraine's 93rd Mechanized Brigade after the Russians made a fatal flaw by leaving the hatch open. Ukraine's Ministry of Defense confirmed the blow on X, writing, "Occupiers made a Turtle tank but forgot to close a hatch." Turtle tanks generally refer to tanks with a heavily armored, low-profile design resembling the shape of a turtle. The term isn't specific to a single model, but can describe various tanks known for their strong armor and defensive capabilities. The design philosophy behind these tanks focuses on maximum protection on the battlefield. The cheap, kamikaze, tank blitzing precision weapons have become one of Kiev's biggest success stories, with several Russian targets destroyed by them. Their long-range capabilities also save countless lives as the drone operator can be stationed away from the front line. The introduction of drones has changed land warfare. By Iona Cleve, drones have been deployed in the war in Ukraine on an unprecedented scale as thousands are used daily to hunt down enemy forces, guide artillery, and bomb targets, transforming modern land warfare. Ukraine has become increasingly reliant on first-person view, FPV, drones, nimble, target-seeking, kamikaze unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs. Since early 2023, the cheap, explosive, flying machines have become one of Kiev's biggest success stories after its military ran perilously short on munitions due to long-stalled Western weapon shipments. Since early 2023, the cheap, explosive, flying machines have become one of Kiev's biggest success stories after its military ran perilously short on munitions due to long-stalled Western weapon shipments. The attack UAVs have come to define the conflict, helped by constant streams of footage filmed on board as they tail troops, blast Russian positions, or smash into tanks worth millions with ruthless precision. The potent quadcopters cost around £300, are largely made from off-the-shelf pieces of kit, and as demand soars, an army of civilians are helping to assemble them in their homes. Some are fitted with grenades or home-built bombs, others are used for reconnaissance missions, to identify enemy positions and guide artillery fire. Now, almost every fighting brigade in Ukraine has an assault drone company. With the 600-mile front frozen in hellish trench warfare, the success of FPVs on the battlefield is undeniable, according to the commander of Ukraine's attack drone operations. The senior Special Forces officer Arsenal told our channel the quadcopters turned munitions now successfully blitz Putin's targets in 3 out of 5 operations. And as the war moves into what Arsenal calls a more technological phase, he argued FPVs are increasingly vital to Ukraine's success. He said, "If Mavic, surveillance, drones are our eyes for the adjustment of artillery fire, withdrawal of groups to positions, reconnaissance, then FPV drones are our sword, our strike force." Over 2/3 of Russian tanks destroyed by Ukraine so far in 2024 have been taken out using FPV drones, a NATO official told Foreign Policy. Their long-range capabilities also save countless lives as the drone operator can be stationed away from the front line. And drones are not just used on the battlefield, both Ukraine and Russia are hitting targets hundreds of miles deep into enemy territory. USI